Hi there, my name is Deborah Alcott-Tyler and I'm the Chief Executive of the Directory of Social Change, DSC. Some of you will already know us as one of the things we do is we research sources of funding. So we have a look at companies and government and local authorities and trusts and foundations, and we have a look at who's got money to give away to our sector, how much they've got, who they give it to, when they give it, and all that kind of stuff. And so some of you will be familiar with that. I'm really excited to say that in 2019 we're launching our brand new funding website called Funds Online, where we bring together all of those sources of information. And you're talking about probably 8,000 sources of funding with around about £8 billion worth of money to give away. Think about that, £8 billion worth of money. When people say to you there isn't any money out there, I'm here to tell you there absolutely is, and our website will tell you who's got it and how to get at it. Really excitingly as well is that it's got a dashboard area. So you know how as a fundraiser you've got to keep track of who did you ask money for, what was the deadlines, when did they get back to you, what did they say, and so on. And sometimes that can be quite difficult to do in paper-based. You don't have to use an Excel spreadsheet with this. Our dashboard on the new website will track all of that for you, so it's incredibly easy to know what your journey has been through the funding landscape, which will save huge amounts of time in the future. The other great thing about it is that instead of being trapped at your desk or at your computer, you can actually access the funding websites from any of your electronic devices, whether it's your smartphone or your tablet or anything like that. The other thing about it is that we've got a dedicated team of researchers based up in our Liverpool office whose sole job every single day is to make sure that the information you get is as up to date and as accurate as possible. All pulled from a variety of different sources, but lots or primarily from the companies, the government sources, or the trusts and foundations themselves. I think you're going to be absolutely over the moon with this. It's also got a new improved user function, so it's much easier to find out specifically narrow down who will fund your particular work. So let's say, for example, you want to know, I don't know, what trusts and foundations will fund children with autism under the age of 5 in Greater Botley. What you can do is you type all that in, it will come out and it'll absolutely just give you a list of those organisations that are eligible for that sort of funding. So I think you're going to love it. At the very least, give it a try. And I think if you give it a try, you'll want to engage with it and you will end up raising the money for your cause.